Welcome to today's video. Why am I walking? Basically, it's procrastination. I've got a horrible indoor turbo session today, and I'm going to try and find out if all the training that I've been doing over the last few months, 2 months, month and a half, has worked. This means I'm not going out on my allotted once daily exercise, which is the restrictions in our current lockdown, on the bike. So I thought I'd do it on foot and keep things nice and easy. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to because it's so muddy. I'm basically doing a core session the whole time I'm going. I should probably be wearing a heart rate monitor, putting this on Training Peaks. At the very start of my training with Ken, I did a session called Threshold Checker, which I think I made a video log about. I'll put a video link down below if I did. Whoa. The session is essentially 2 20-minute efforts with a little bit of rest in between, riding at what we thought my threshold was. So back then we chose 290 watts. I'm gonna do exactly the same session today, and hopefully my heart rate, if we cross-reference it to the old session that I did, will be lower, because obviously I've been doing some training and we want to check that it's working. The downside is that the session is really horrible. Very rarely would you actually have to ride at your threshold for that duration of time, so 40 minutes in total. So all the more reason to get out, get my head in the right space, and come for a little walk out here. And what a beautiful morning for it. I completely lost track about everything that was going on with this current lockdown and how long we had left of it. Turns out just under 3 weeks. Then they're going to review it and hopefully we'll have some respite. We will see.
The saga of us still not riding together continues.
Oh.
Well, we haven't ridden outdoors together in when was the last time we rode outdoors together?
I bet it's because we're in lockdown and we spend all day together in the house.
I know, and then we're like, oh, freedom. I really want to ride with you. We just make plans with other people, don't we?
I want to ride somewhere nice though. What I mean is, I want to ride off-road.
Yes. And I don't really like riding off-road that much.
Yeah. I've given up with the cars. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've had a taste of the mountain bike. A taste of mud.
I can taste it. I can almost taste it.
Have fun in the rain. Had a long warm down and I'm still out of breath. Now, the last time I did that session was quite a while ago. I'll put the amount of days here, but that was definitely easier. And my heart rate was significantly lower. I'll just get sorted and we'll analyse it properly. But I felt so much better than last time. Thankfully, it's raining outside, so it doesn't feel so bad that I've been killing myself on the indoor trainer. Right, so I've had some time to check these results, and they're very promising. So the day I did the first test was the 11th of December. That was the start of my training with Ken. I think this was 3 or 4 days before I did the lactate test with him, and then training began. So just like today, I did exactly the same training session, same warm-up, same duration of rest in between the efforts. I did 2 20-minute efforts, and my average heart rate for those was 182 for the first one, and 185 beats a minute for the second one. As it turns out, doing the lactate test with Ken a few days later, it turns out that I was pretty much riding at my lactate threshold anyway for those efforts. Today, for exactly the same wattage, 165 beats a minute for the first effort and 173 beats a minute for the second. That's a big difference. So looking at that second effort, which I think is the more relevant one because your body's definitely warmed up, my average heart rate is 12 beats lower. I'm really happy with that. In the short space of time that I've actually been coached, clearly we've made some gains, and that's been alongside developing loads of skills on the mountain bike as well, and just doing 1 VO2 max session a week. What can I say? Coaching definitely works. If you guys want to look at any of the turbo sessions that I've been doing, I've set my Zwift to auto upload to Strava, so I think you can analyze the data there. Let me know in the comments if you can't, because I'll figure out a way of posting it somewhere else, because I realise that it's quite an interesting thing for you power guys to actually have a look at. I'm also going to put a link down below to Ken's website if you are interested in being coached by Ken, who honestly I couldn't be happier with his help. It's been such a smooth process, and he's really got me back excited again about training properly. Link down below to his website. He really knows his stuff. Check him out. This room is filling up pretty quickly with stuff. Oh yeah! Special women's edition rouleur. Thank you to Shimano for sending me these. This is a secret. Actually, it's not a secret. I think that's the group set that's going on a new road bike, which I haven't got yet. Have you ever been in that situation where you keep changing cleats because your pedal's kind of rattling around a little bit and it doesn't solve the problem? And then you realise that actually it's the pedals and you have to change the pedals. I'm finally changing my pedals. Dura Ace. Now I'm no longer risking my knees.
Hello. I don't know, what are you doing?
You spinning on my chair?
Yeah.
How was your ride?
It was fun, thanks. It rained again, so every time I ride outside it rains. But we're going to try and do a ride together tomorrow.
Where are we going to go?
Croc North.
And are you bringing the e-bike?
Yes. I mean, if you have an e-bike, why would you ever ride any other type of bike?
But it just makes me suffer.
No, it doesn't.
I want a nice steady ride because I did a hard turbo just now.
All that suffering is fake, everybody. He doesn't actually suffer when he's with me. He shoots off for the title of tomorrow's video. Shoots all my legs off! This light is very bright in my face. Thank you as always for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. As Daisy says, there's an outdoor ride coming up. I'm going to leave you with a voice note from Ken reacting to today's session. See you guys soon.
Your heart rate didn't even hit your threshold heart rate in the first rep, and in fact you only hit 180 beats per minute in the very last couple of minutes of the second rep today, and that is only just then starting to get to the point where it's looking like you're over threshold. So this is a great session, and really there's loads of progression in there, loads of things we can take away from that over the course of 9 weeks. And ultimately, you said to me from the start, I think my threshold power is going to be really important for Cape Epic and for these really long mountain bike races, and it is, and that's why we're checking in on this. So yeah, let's keep doing what we're doing, mate. It's all looking fantastic.